Right then, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear me loud and clear today. No issues with the mutage. And apologies for that very short, tiny stream. See it as a little bit of a warning. I was about to go live. But here we are. We are just waiting on Trilogy or TbhStratuus. And he will be facing off against the man that you see in the lobby. That is Rhandoss. Oh god, I can hear myself. We are getting very close to 200 subscribers, so I will have to plan a little something out for that. Maybe some more commentary lobbies again and such. A bit of contact racing again, that was good fun last time. I can get rid of the @ symbol, it's working at the moment. Thank you.
Did you see Ryan foul that guy yesterday?
It's just sort of awful.
Yeah! Ryan, mate, honestly, Ryan was pissed, man. You could hear rage like mad. He was not happy with any of it. Oh, it was quite funny there. Listening to rage, man, it was hilarious. It really made my night.
Just imagine a really high pitch what would
Hello guys, just 1 second and I'll be with you all. Let me just fix this title. I got my A's and the U's confused. There we go. 1A, 2 U's. Let me just get this shared out. We are still waiting on TbH. Hopefully he should be somewhat on time, not too late. Did check an hour ago on everything and all looked good. We have been waiting 3 weeks for this match. This is from the previous round. There was a slight extension allowed for this matchup to complete. The winner of this match goes up against Marine Jack. So no easy task going forward. And that is why I did want to try and get this match sorted as quick as possible to allow them, the opponent going forward, the chance to get to speed 4 Jack.
Yeah! Sorry. Just gonna keep doing it every time I hit my nose.
It's alright.
He's his own hype man, ladies and gentlemen.
You're gonna lose to either of them.
You can suck my ass. Just don't enjoy it too much. I'm straight.
You clean it, so it's gonna taste literally
exactly.
Okay.
Nothing to what you normally eat. I'm sorry, webcam with your little friend?
Some good money in that though, I might do
it. Record it, won't whack up.
Just waiting on
so you can watch it.
TbH to accept. And that is...
Make sure you get a little bit of money every time.
It isn't showing online at the moment. And I also will be messaging Don myself later tonight, because I know Luke, you've had a little chat with him recently, but I'm going to have a little older man word with him.
Older man word?
Man to man.
That's rude.
Well, you're teenager to man, it's just a bit different. And you left go, like you're one of the people they're salty against going up against. Rightly so. Me, I've got a lovely relationship with everybody, and hopefully I can try and arrange something for Christmas, New Year. When we've all got a bit of time. And see, like, whether it be Goat v Pros or Goat v Pros v Nova, with Ride thrown in, and whoever, U8RC, like, we can work anything out with a bit more time over Christmas, hopefully. And get everybody involved.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. I took a trip to the year 3000.
Doesn't.
Stood up into the year 3000. Do you wanna run?
Shout your best friend's taking up your hosting spot.
Excuse me?
Best friend's taking up your hosting spot.
Who is that?
Just have a look.
Foxtrot is hosting one.
Yeah, Foxtrot's hosting.
No, he's not. Did you not see it?
Yeah, hey guys, I start a PL at 8:30 UK time.
Midweek
He's hosting
mayhem
in
on
half an
air.
hour. I think
Right,
time's
let him go.
Right
Let him do it. Let him post his playlist while everybody's at Foxtracks. Foxtracks will be full.
He's so stupid.
It's his fault he can't read.
I don't understand why.
Jesus Christ, it's not. It's literally just there above. Right, let me get this fully shared around.
I'm gonna say something.
Let me try again.
But you're a fucking retard.
He said I've been to the year 3000. What's happening?
Rhandoss is just trying again. He's just making sure it wasn't his session that was bugged. Though True TbH isn't online at the moment. And I know Rhandoss doesn't have too long, you can maybe give him 10 minutes at the tops. I might be able to accept his previous invite, let me try that. See if I can just be cheeky.
My dog's been barking off.
Okay.
Right, he's getting on my tits.
Oh, that's so close, man. I just want to play my game. I'm back at work on Monday.
Sorted.
I saw you want to go back anyway, so you can start buying more FIFA points.
Let's pop that over. I'm not buying any more FIFA points, man.
Nah, I don't think I
You're
need
not.
to.
You've packed 4 players over 200k. I packed fucking none.
Yeah, I just don't. It's just not worth it, man. Look at the amount of packs we're opening, really, to get them good players, though. And that's including, because I've done all the packs you've got from marquee matchups and stuff as well. And then I did all the beginning packs I could get and took full advantage of the money I put in, basically. And I've still only packed 4 good players. I say only, but
A few.
I've
Shut up as well.
fucking opened getting on season packs, man.
Well, I missed
Well
out. I'm just
over.
getting some fucking Ronaldo tomorrow.
I've had an Aubameyang, I've had a Mbappe.
Right, now everything is done. Let me have a little look through the chat.
I've had a Griezmann too.
Team Rhandoss from Diego, that is 28. Hello,
Yeah,
my man, hope you're going well. It's been a long while. Hello, Leighton. Yeah, it's slightly merged outfit. Got the Liberty City one on to get rid of the underwear and then just put a shirt on. It's nice. Hello, Crayon. Hope you're doing very well yourself. I'm doing great. I'm doing shit in this qualify at the moment from fuck's sake, man. We all have off days, don't worry about it. We do know you're quick. What round is this? Yep, this is... Oh no, sorry, I need to edit that myself again. This is a round 2 match. Round 3 will be either TbH or Rhandoss v Jack.
Yeah!
And again, like I said, the kid's his own height, man. It's going to make the future much cheaper.
How many monsters have you had?
Well, what do you mean my future much cheaper?
Well, if you don't need to ever pay for a height, man, if you can do it all yourself. Every time you hear your own name, you're just like, whoop, 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 whoop. Right, let me get him to spectate on
Be lucky when a girl
Rhandoss.
screams my name then.
That's never gonna happen, mate.
Fuck you.
It's not
Just
gonna
'cause
happen because I'll
just-
be doing it.
Just because they're gonna call my name when
Get
they're
him
with
with,
you.
oh, come on, Rhandoss, you need to beat TbH and then Jack.
Oh, Jack! My name's Luke. Ah,
New
shit.
boys, morning all, and hi Fox and Jack. We've got Luke in the party too.
There you go, Luke.
Hello, new boys. Hope you're doing very well, my man. We are just in the process of giving a bit of time to TbH. He did know when the match was due to start. He knows Rhandoss has early work. So,
Can you guys hear fireworks?
It sounds like you're buying your team for that.
I am so sorry. That is fireworks. My window's fucking shut. Yeah, they are.
but
So loud.
say I'm not 100% sure how long Rhandoss will be willing to give him, but I'm giving it over to Rhandoss to decide. This is the 3rd week we've been arranging this match for. Rhandoss has been available for a lot of the time over the previous. Okay, there we go. TbH, just give me 5 mins. Lovely. Perfect. Rhandoss knows what's up. So if anybody needs to pop off to the toilet or anything, now's your time. I've actually nearly finished my coffee, so I may quickly run and do that. And I'll suck it up. I'll make it last. But now is your time to pop anywhere you need to go. I know Leo Geo is streaming the GOAT qualification. I was asked to leave after coming 2nd in a race. Could have potentially repaid the favour that Heredia gave us in pros. He raced for us once against track racers, you know. I could have potentially borrowed the GOAT tag for a night. Repaid that debt.
He said I've been
But no, I understood that I had to step out. With it being a qualification for a crew that I am not associated with as a member. In fact, while we are waiting, why don't I start crafting this little message to Don? Mr. Cloud.
formal for you.
Yo, new boys, how are you?
Hey, no worries, my man. Everybody has had to step out from time to time. For anybody new just stepping in, we are just waiting on TbH. Just
I see
taking
that Dylan's against me.
minutes. Yeah, you know, some people.
It's like one of them Telltale games. Marine Jack will remember this. Quoting Fox there, by the way.
Marine Jack will take a shit on you.
Don't tempt me. Hey Luke, we won our first game yesterday in Pro Clubs in the first Division 8.
Division 8, but Women's 7.
Well, we were.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one guy that we played against, he scored a hat-trick. He had some mad pace on him. You're lucky it's not Thursday. I'd report the people outside saying they're in a social group bigger than 10.
You're definitely that type of person. Snitch.
I mean, if it's got money involved, hell yeah. Wouldn't you?
I doubt it.
You pussy. Even Fox said he would.
No, I meant I doubt money's involved.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Break everyone's house to see if there's more than 6 people.
Yeah, like 100 quid per report. Mate, I'd just phone up all my friends saying, right, let's meet at Mackey's and I'll report them. Fuck it.
And you go in and spend £100 fee.
Exactly.
This is how I built the best team.
Reporting all my friends.
Kept dobbing them in. Mackey's boys.
What time is it?
There we go. Lovely, now I can fully focus in. Hello, Lukey, how are you going? My man, good luck to both of you guys. We are just waiting on a TbH. He has ever so lightly extended that 5-minute wait. It is joining sessions apparently. Lovely, lovely. So he is on his way. So I've timed my message completion to Don perfectly. Hopefully, all being well, maybe see some form, well, we will see some form of crew battle. There is a Nova V Goat coming up on the 14th, Saturday the 14th, and hopefully we will see more crew battles coming up over Christmas involving pros as well. And let me pull up, I've got my YouTube. Yeah, it is TbH is apparently just joining. Apologies for the slight delay. He asked for 5 minutes just after I'd started. And I did start a little bit before just to allow things to warm up. But then Chelsea not getting in touch. He's on his way, Ollie. I believe you know who it is.
Who's Ollie?
He knows LJ, and I believe he does know Chelsea and stuff from Xbox.
Ah, okay.
I'm doing very well, Diego, and I hope you are too, man. It's been a little while. Just keeping my eye on the messages. It doesn't show him as joining just yet. But he may be joining. He is online. He could just be joining story mode, etc. Just taking a little while. If you are interested in getting back into the racing, Diego Bish is hosting the World Championship towards the end of November, beginning of December. Quite a lot of us taking part in it, and then a lot of the Australian side of the stunt racing community and stuff too, that we don't normally get to race with. So it could be like a nice way back in, ease yourself back into the competitiveness. But things do appear to be getting a little hot again. There is quite a lot of interest at the moment. Playlists are filling up rapidly. Okay, so Rhandoss should be able to get that invite out. Mate, if you can't, I just need one more soft little reset. Hey, Kryptonite, how you going, fella? Nice to hear, Diego. But yeah, I'm giving that a little while. We've been waiting 20 minutes. The match was supposed to start at 8. He's pushing Rhandoss's, what's the word, niceness to the limits, I'd say. You can trace the wrath for that. No, I know you said. I know, he's messaged you back in the thing. He's tried to invite you. But the race was supposed to start at 8. That was all I was saying there. There we go. He's heard it in stream, he's checked his notifications and collected his invite. I'll make sure to get all the dick cheese off you. Oh, Okay. What? Oh, Trilsy, you nasty bastard. Don't be putting that on your lasagna, man. Oh, use parmesan. Nasty son of a bitch. But no, thank you all very much for waiting. We do have 20 of you watching. Thank you to Rhandoss for the patience. Concise, stop it. But Rhandoss, I appreciate the patience that you've had and allowing the slight extension for the match. I know you said that you're here for the racing, so that's what we tried to let happen. Trilsy, with the slight warning yesterday that we needed the match arranging, did kick himself into gear in a very swift fashion. Did push his luck just a touch today, but we're here. And it looks like the lads are ready to go. They are waiting on bricks. So we have no confusion with that. We are with Rhandoss. We'll swap over to Trilsy. Very similar car colours, slightly more blue. Trilsy has just clicked into the lead, collecting a little bit more boost. Rhandoss earlier into the tube wall, just collects that bit more boost to get into the lead. Low exit from Trilsy. Rhandoss did just drift off to the right, and that does see TbH into the lead. Spoochie, Wall Climb, Trench 2 and Duel are TbH's tracks. Split, Green Machine, In the City and Maze Bank are Rhandoss's. TJ, the DJ from Drip, and Team Rhandoss got to support my fellow country mate. And also fellow ride member. Rhandoss maybe just with that little bit of a longer wait. Hands have just got lightly cold. So back up to warmth. The end of the lap. We will sit it out with TbH just now, applying that thick ass YouTube pressure on to the young man. Note from trying to arrange the match between the two, Rhandoss has had a hectic work schedule as well, switching between early mornings and like early afternoon to late evening, late night finishes. He's on his early shift at the moment, so it is very late for Rhandoss. TbH with 2:14.019 on the first lap. Very, very nice. Well, I can say all the same about TJ, but it doesn't mean I'm cheering for it. TbH does just drift off to the left, just going a little bit too aggressive. Rhandoss now coming right up back behind. That gap really shortened and diminished completely. Rhandoss a little bit safer on the exit is going to allow Trilsy back into the lead, but it's tight now between the two. TbH has to pull wide to make sure he avoids that tube wall, but then it was lag. Did look like he'd collided. Nice boost off the barrier by Rhandoss. Does see him swing into the lead. And Rhandoss with that custom plate, really nice tube boost from TbH sees him pull back into the lead. But Rhandoss, lovely exit speed. Good curb boost, bringing it back level though from TbH. It's neck and neck. Good cut from both. Rhandoss slightly cleaner up on that higher banked wall, but TbH sticking high up on that right wall gets a really big boost. Rhandoss trying to match it, getting better boost towards the back end. Oh, it's really tight. They pick up different boosts at different points. Trilsy slightly higher exit speed, having lined up the car straighter to avoid the risk with the barrier. Lovely brake boosting down straight. Oh, Rhandoss doing as he said he does, waiting on the brick that we just saw occur into the tube. Fantastic sportsmanship, both back up to speed, slight disconnect from the tube wall. Trilsy pushing around the corner, chasing the brake boosts. Over the curb, Rhandoss catches that brake boost over the start line. Really clean. Wow, GG. Respect from the guys. Yeah. Like, honestly, it is something I respect hugely. It's just a very high level of sportsmanship. We all know it is a part of the game, but to lose in that fashion always leaves you a little bit more salty than leaving clean, as it's brought back level after that lovely tube exit from TbH. But did just squiggle on the landing. Rhandoss clean tube skip, but does just hit the barrier. Rhandoss, it looks like Trilsy just feathered the throttle there, not wanting to repay the sportsmanship. Really good stuff. Holds the lead. It's that nice exit speed from the tube, just slightly extending away, but we did see before Rhandoss carries more speed through this corner set, shortening the gap back up. Lovely cut again from both. You see Trilsy gets nice high up on the ball, gets that early boost and just pulled away. See the gap, I believe, did shorten up a bit. Rhandoss catching a lot of the boost towards the back end of the tube. TbH with the lead still. Is there going to be enough speed for Rhandoss left? Big wobble, triple brake boost down the straight though, maximising the entry speed into the tube. Massive revs. TbH looks as though he is going to be able to sustain an aggressive line out of tube to get back down to the road nice and early. TbH holds his speed round the corner well. Fantastic stuff from the guys. It does go 1-0 to TbH. Let me pull up a notepad on my laptop. But big props to both the guys there on the weights. No, on that occasion there with the barrier, it looked like it was the gap in the barrier all good, but that was like supreme sportsmanship to pay it back so early there, man. But it is 1-0 now to Trilsy. But yeah, it's more like where you bricked into the tube and then like on landing brick sort of thing, or if it's a flat part of the barrier potentially. But barriers are a little bit more tricky to judge because we know they're very grippy sometimes, certainly if they're curved. We are on to splits. Rhandoss did state that he was putting it on to random shuffle, and he has been handed 2 of his own tracks to begin with. TbH now able to sit a little bit comfortably, knowing that he's taken 1 of Rhandoss's 4 early on. GG, mean race, and respect Rhandoss now. And like I have to say, respect to both. TbhStratuus wasn't 100% sure if that was a proper waiting spot, but did repay the favour. It's a huge respect, that double respect plus that we used to see on GTA. Mission passed. Nice tight corner there from Rhandoss, really shortening it up. Little extra clip of the curbs before the tube, just sees him pull ahead, but TbhStratuus tighter line through the loop, just pulling out before the exit. Little lead. I believe he does. That is correct, isn't it, Luke, that Rhandoss does have...
What?
The record on splits.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I believe he does.
It's either him or Nacho.
Yeah.
It might be shared, actually. I think it's shared.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is a shared record. And then 3rd and 4th is also shared, I think.
Possibly.
And yeah, I'll get that sorted out. Diego. Through the loop, nice and tidy. Pulls down for the exit. Gaps maintained a very similar distance since ramp cut. And does lose just a touch of time to the barrier. And lovely curved TbH, just see him extend away, applying some pressure. Lovely corner from Rhandoss, sees him avoid the barrier completely, keeping all of his revs. You can see the gap is shortening as TbhStratuus shreds a piece of the car, trying to lower the weight maybe and raise the speed. Tricksy TbhStratuus. Oh, it's a rough ramp skip. Rhandoss didn't quite pull sharp enough to the right, and then the ramp skip really not playing nice at all. Just getting 2 wheels over the ramp. GG Tajan. Is that how you say that? It sounds right.
Tajan, I think.
Tajan.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think he was trying to pull back to the left, but it was just a little bit too late to adjust. .023 from TbhStratuus. Not to toot my own horn, but he's going to speed up now by 0.6 of a second to beat the commentator himself. Did get myself a 26.4 earlier. Hello, Lazy and Bobbin entering the chat. How are you both? As Luke does say, it is 1-0 to TJ with the lead. This point strongly in his favour. Gets himself through the tube set, nice and clean. Looks like he's just approached the ramp skip. And around corners. Oh, it's lag. The car just flipping at the bottom of the tube. Nice and smooth through the loop, through final tube on the second lap. brick off the barrier. There we go, we see, oh, just can't shot because it's on the leaderboard. True as you can see, holding up on the line. And again, showing as much, and it's what I have said, as much as he does seem to have this bit of a reputation of being a bit of a troll, realistically he can be a very respectful young lad. Never had any issue with him myself, just slightly 20 minutes late today. And made me extend the round by 5 days. Well, didn't make me, but I know the guys did want to face off against each other rather than see anybody through with a bye. Tell Houston we got a problem. Rhandoss maybe feeling just a touch shaky. It is a 2-0. Bro, say my government again, bro. We're gonna have some problems. That's it. We are into TbhStratuus. This is one of Tbh's selections. So the guys that pick the car on the line. Away. Sitting with the chosen from the start a little bit. Rhandoss settling. Ooh, big slide is going to allow Rhandoss that early little bit of comfort. Knows he's able to just take that extra little bit of heat off the throttle, take the corners nice and clean, and knows now TbH with the work to do. Maybe able to take an early track back off TbH as the car cranking back up to speed. I will stay with TbH just now. We can see Rhandoss just ahead going through the corner. The lag displaying a little bit heavily. Initially showed the car flinging aggressively off the track, but back up to speed through the corner set, feathering the throttle at the peak of the hill. And over the curbs, nice and aggressive. Ooh, corrected that slide really quick. That was going to be nasty entrance into the corner. He turns it into not too bad because he used the slide to limit the speed rather than applying any more brake, feathering than necessary. Speed down the straight, you can hear the engine roaring nice and clean. Again, just feathering the throttle. You can see Rhandoss had just got down to the track before the edge of the green. Corners, nice and tidy. Hey, maybe he'd had a busy night with that lady mama he was going out to see. Looks like both had just hit the pillar. Rhandoss did feather the throttle, just allowing the gap to stay where it was. Ooh, TbhStratuus trying to be really aggressive into this corner. Did very nearly slide again, but corrected that nice and quick, not losing the time he did on the first lap. The lead really isn't any more than it was before the slide. But yeah, the sportsmanship, like whenever Rhandoss is on the field, is like he's got exceptional sportsmanship. There's a few people, Luke's one, some of them just push it occasionally, further than even myself would, and I consider myself potentially one of the most willing to wait, even though I need to take the chances when they come up more than any of you. Nice brake boost there from TbH as he came out of the hairpin. There is just that little gap in the prop, and it allows you to catch it nice and clean to get the timing right over the curve. Just smooth as you like, a bit more aggressive towards the back end, just clipping a little bit more. You can see Rhandoss has extended away, maybe just reaching top speed a little earlier. Hello my man Max Sense. And no, it's honestly, it's like I say, is like I see it as just like extreme sportsmanship when I do, but I get that certain racers see it as just a mechanic of the game, and it's something that I encourage them to have a little chat about rather than expecting it of each other necessarily. So they just know what they're coming into. Like, I think that's the best way to handle it, because it is part of the game, but it is a bit of a bullshitty part of the game, and some people don't like to take the win that way. Other people just see it as part of the mechanics and unfortunate bullshittery that we all have to put up with. So everybody gets I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to not wait, it's just an exceptionally good thing to wait. Like Rhandoss could maybe get away with picking up a tenner off the street and not handing it into the police, whereas you'd probably need to hand that tenner in to guarantee your place in heaven. If there is a heaven. Yep, that is the way it's looking. Rhandoss nice and clean through the corners, no slide. Did look like it tried to kick out on the exit. A little slight feathering of the throttle allowed him to pull it round nice and clean. See TbH just entering the hairpin behind. Damn right you did really sick. And again, that was just an extreme example. If you find money on the street, you fucking keep it. And that's just really nice and tight. It collects the curb at the exit and then again down the straight. And hello my man 68 Cent, hope you're doing really well fella. You're up to 25. There must be a couple of you in here that haven't commented before. Do feel free to say hello. Nice and smooth around the corner. Rhandoss able to come across the line. The gap not too excessive. Need any waiting. I'm literally just going to wait until January or February myself. I wasn't in the mood for pre-ordering this year. I've just bought myself a laptop and such before they announced. I'll wait until the rush is done. And that's as well. Lockdowns, like, I know a lot of our companies over here don't actually have any guaranteed shipments for lockdown. So even all their pre-order stock isn't necessarily guaranteed if they've ordered it through Game and stuff. Not meaning to laugh at that, but fucking rookie errors, man. From Game. Apparently Amazon and all that sort of stuff's all good. I've been had vehicles, get a grip at Bobbin. I'm rushing getting the PS5 for me as well, yeah. You need to get some grip on those corners, you've been looking like a rookie out there too. I need a new motherfucking spoiler, I want to say that it's stock. And we are on to dual, I want to say. Or Trench 2 actually, I'm not sure out of the two. It's dual, I was correct. I shouldn't doubt myself quite so much. This is second of Trills' picks, and it is 2-1 in Trills' favour. They've both taken the tracks from each other so far. Can we expect to see the same continue? Rhandoss is going to need to take one more of Trills' throughout the 1v1 to take the draw. Look like TbH did catch that brake boost on the first corner between the gap. Has extended away from pole, nice and tidy, and also pulling it through the corner, nice and clean, keeping a lovely engine noise going. Sharp turning point as he hits the apex, just to pull himself through the corner, clean as you like. Josie being nice and smooth, just inching away. Nice brake boost from Rhandoss, braking in the air to bring the gear down, just to slow into the corner, just a touch. Pulls himself through, keeping the traction, keeping himself away from the edge of the track. Goes in for the barrier ride. Just clipped a gap in it, a little bit rough, pushing the car away from the barrier. Loss was a little bit damaging. We will hop on over after the wall ride. You can see TbH ahead, avoids it, knowing he's got the time to lose at the moment. Rhandoss does a good job shortening the gap. Clean wall ride over the curbs, nice and clean. We are going to go apply just a bit of pressure. Oh, goes for the barrier. The late ramp skip does clip the barrier with the roof. That does see Rhandoss with a strong lead now. It's at least at the point, I'd say, where it was after the exit of the wall ride from Rhandoss. And now it is a TbH that is going to have to take a risk or two somewhere along the line on the next lap. Rhandoss knowing he's got a bit of time to burn, as long as he can keep it nice and smooth, mistake free. The pressure is on TbH. Over the curbs, nice and clean. Just on pull just that little touch more aggressively as he got to the curb, creating that extra bump effect. Rhandoss, though, not able to get himself out of it, does go for the wall ride, gets it clean. He does two behind and got it nice and quick. Whoa, a bit of a slide as he cut across the curb aggressively, but a lovely landing after the jump. And that maintains the distance to about the point it was after the wall ride. The gap is shortening to TbH just able to carry a touch more speed and being a little bit more aggressive on the curbs. Just about takes the lead with the jump, but pull away on landing. Clean through the loop to see TbH ahead. TbH avoids the wall ride. Rhandoss in for it. It looks clean. Where did Rhandoss go? Maybe he didn't collect the checkpoint. He'd got the wall ride clean. He'd landed on the track. But the checkpoint didn't register, and that is going to allow the race to go TbH's way. Nerve well held, seeing Rhandoss go in for that wall ride, knowing he would be taking the wheelie across the line. That's good racing. Checkpoint, yeah, that was really unfortunate. Should be 8. It is 3-1 in TbH's favour. Then we do a penalty shootout, so they then choose a track each, and I get 3 randomly assigned ones, and you guys in chat would pick between them 3. That's sick. Let me know when you can full throttle corners in the cleat like me. LJ with Rhandoss doesn't have the spoiler on. I didn't actually notice. Let's have a quick flick back on the stream. No, he doesn't have the buckles on. So he won't be getting that extra grip. His Rhandoss, that might be something you want to look at, fellas. The little buckles you can attach do add the spoiler effect. I'm sure you do know that. You're a much higher level racer than me. I don't know what feather it is. We do have a green machine. This was a Rhandoss picks, and 6 saying TJ can't do this. First time he'd used the clique on dual, to be honest, nominated just a bit too slow. And yeah, it was a good point actually. I should have noticed that. That is the first time I've ever seen Rhandoss using the clique. Rhandoss pulling away nicely at the moment in the D8, just extending in the tube line, getting early on the boost. TbH just losing that touch of time, the lag displaying a little bit heavily, closed up a touch with the line through the spinner prop. Rough entry into the tube though, and we are going to go pop on over to Rhandoss. Good speed carried into the corner, lovely breaking point, pulls himself round nicely, getting 3 wheels over the curb, nice and tidy, clean as you like, through the first set. and tidy through the loops. Through the corner, nice and clean, just drifting over to the right. Extending it out, trying to get himself onto that banked platform, nice and clean. The goats clearly knowing their lad, truly knowing this isn't the track he's most comfortable on, and having maybe seen Rhandoss here, knows very fast. Through the loop lines, really clean, just avoid that wall. For a half loop into the corner, have a little look at the time, 2:31.601 first lap, very nice. I believe Tyson with Chilsey about to get slapped down the tip your nose from T-Laundry. Told you from sick. Mad support. It's so supportive. There's something I've noticed from sick is he is a bit of a hard love kind of guy in the way he'll try and fire people up. Getting a really nice aggressive braking point. Stairs, I hear the stream in the lobby. Whoa. Sounds like somebody's watching it while they race in Critics' lobby. Nice. I guess that's one way to get the content around. But I know everybody in the lobby with Rich Diaz, Dylan, Critics. Hope you're all well. Also through the corners, we'll flick back after the jumps up to Chilsey, see where the distance lies. It looks like he's about to come through right behind. Chilsey just hit the midpoint. Tidy up the jump again, catching the wheelie nice and smooth. Just give TbH that chance to get up and over, making sure there's no frame drop that potentially causes the car to drop back out of the sky. Through the tube loops. Into the third one a little bit earlier, but getting onto the flatter part of the roof, making sure that little kink doesn't kick him off. We'll have a look at the lap times. 2:28.983 from Rhandoss to 30.483, meaning it did grow out by just over 2 seconds. The lead just under 2 seconds, sorry. Have a little look in here. Okay, Fox is hosting his playlist tomorrow. Tyson's lobby just opened, so if you're up for some racing midweek mayhem, is about to get itself underway. Lovely and tidy. Over the jump, Rhandoss has held his lead nice and clean. Heading through second loop. Through the exit. on TbH on the flat and the exit of the previous. Nice wide line through the loop, maximising boost gained. See in there, you can. He knows enough about feathering. Robin, you could hear the throttle feathering through the corner to make sure he maintained his traction. Just ever so slight dimming of the engine note. Gets over the jump nice and clean, pulls up the banked platform unless there's any major issue with that dividing wall. Rhandoss is clean. Looks like he's made it through the loops. TbH nice and smooth too. And we'll see them lap times and see if there's any improvements. That does bring it back to 3-2. Is still in TbH's favour. To 28.583, and from a man who apparently can't do Green Machine, a 28.965. Very nice. Hey, Thick, when you said he couldn't do it, I was expecting to see like a 40. Here's me saying, like, if you're getting yourself down to the 40s and 38s, you know, it's good. It's getting decent. So I was expecting to see much worse. Like 45s, maybe. But no, he pulls out a 28. Not too shabby. We are on to Maze Bank. This is Rhandoss's pick. This is the last of Rhandoss's pick. We still have Trench 2 and Wall Climb to come from Trilsey. Barrier collected, and why is my control just swapped over twice? TbH smooth on the braking point, got a little close to the barrier. Feather the throttle a little bit across at the bottom of the hill. Tube. Nice and tidy. Putting out the lag is showing a little bit. The car a bit floaty in the air as rock start. Struggle to actually place the car where it is for our viewing pleasure. A little bit floaty around the corner. We can see Rhandoss has shortened the gap. It looks like Rhandoss had a bit of a mistake and has had to respawn. Hey, Nacho, N3 in the chat. Nice and tidy. Through the corners. The tubes. Oh, corrects that slide nicely. tidy through the corners. Oh, I'm hoping that was lag, otherwise there is going to be a pin, but he corrected that nice and smooth. So I do believe it could have been the lag. Lag displaying really heavy, showing him going for a barrier ride and the car kicking about all through the tube. The car down on the track. Double brake boost though, very nice. And again, brake boosting over that nice thin curb on the straight. Maximising the revs into the tube. We're going to have a little look at the time. 1:54.70 to 2:05.3. So 11 seconds between the two. We could be about to see TbH take 4 to lead. Pulls down to avoid the wall, nice and clean after some heavy feathering to make sure he maintained the traction on the tube wall, maximising the boost line early into the tube. Very similar line, I tried to follow myself there, nicely through the cuts in the tube. Category box, oh, stop from sick. Brake boosting again, a 1:51.018. I know Sick will be looking for a minimum 49, but I know he's been asking for 48s and 47s. We'll keep the pressure on TbH, handling it nice and smooth, nice and clean through the corners again, over the curbs, chasing a brake boost. Did hear a slight squeal of tyres, but we did not see the tyre mark extend out behind, meaning I don't think he got it fully or 100% cleanly. TJ don't got the 49 in him. Wow, Sick. Ye of little faith. Unless he's on for potential new 3-lap PB, we may see him wait up. Is the way we see these things usually play out. Have full permission to go for it for new PBs and such. It's just a done thing to not necessarily DNF your opponent. Oh, the big brick into the tube, potentially going to limit that chance of the 49 down to an absolute minimum as we see Rhandoss coming through the first tube here. First big tube. Exit nice and smooth. On the exit, pulls through the corner nice and clean. Applies just a dab of brake. Pulls wide round the corner, lines up to the cut. Roof smash down to the track, nice and clean. Tyson he'll run a 49 and throw it back into a street light. And us through the tube, nice and smooth, getting line. Nice to avoid the bricks. So as the same for anybody watching, break everybody. You saw the methods. Feathering, throttle, just to make sure TJ does cross the line in first. It does look like Rhandoss is running sports. It very may well be worth somebody doing an actual brake boost tutorial from the stunt racing community. Get it shared around. Like you could literally. I know you guys have got a video in Goat that you share around about the brake boosting on the potholes. No new tyres, got to change them. So he's doing a bit of, yeah, it's slow and choose, but a bit grippier on the track, isn't it? Yeah, Luke said that was how he learned, is it was shared into one of the chats. It's not necessarily that you guys in Goat know of a video, it's just that was where Luke learned brake boosting. The score is 4-2.
I'm surprised you remember that.
Asperger's. It's what it's good for. It's rubbish with remembering the record numbers. I remember who's got them roughly, but not what the actual numbers are. We are in Trills' final 2 tracks. Nice. No, he didn't share the video to me either. I had to learn fucking brake boosting myself. He's not taught me. Well, he taught me a little bit. I can't say he's taught me nothing. He has taught me a fair amount, but no, I had like certain bits like I've had to pick up myself because they've sort of forgot how they learn a lot of the stuff. And then they just do it. Because they're young. And they're too focused on girls. Sick.
Still chatting shit.
No, that's not chatting shit, is it? You didn't tell me how to brake boost. I did have to learn it myself. You didn't send me a video.
If a girl comes into community, they will teach her everything.
Don't even dare say that. He's messaged every single one.
What do you mean?
Sim.
What do you mean, sim?
He just stole it all for himself, Sick. Luke focused on a girl, that's a lie. What are you saying, Sick? You saying he's fruity?
Right, that's it.
It's 14. What? It's not a nonce. That wasn't a joke. See, I've got you back when it actually comes up, Lou, don't worry. TbhStratuus just pulled into the lead, but Rhandoss was getting a really nice boost, but lost it really quick. Just fell off the line, and that did allow TbH to re-extend away. We are going to pop back to Rhandoss while we can't see both, is the way things are done. Through the corner, just brushing at the barrier. Rhandoss will be getting quite tired. I'm guessing he has been up since around 4 in the morning his time. He has, like, his time, it's coming up to, well, it's 10:15 and he's been up since 4 in the morning. Says there's the throttle to avoid. We are going to pop back to TbH. Allow Rhandoss to just really try and focus in and not worry about YouTube eyes upon him. And as I've said before, we all know at this point every driver that is still in the winner's bracket has come up against top opponent to get to the point they're at. You know, all of the guys in the competition, really, other than myself, who's a shaky fast racer, can be quick, just not often. Lovely tube cut there on the right side wall from TbH. Over the curbs. Just jump nice and clean. Yeah, it's 4:16 in the afternoon for TJ. Yeah, he's East Coast. So he's 5 hours behind me. Over the crest of the hill after the stop strips. Nice and tidy. Rhandoss does appear to have closed the gap up. We'll allow him to keep focused in and keep pressure where it is. Through to the exit, flexing the boost, nice and clean. Through to the exit, as TbH hits at the bottom of the hill. Corner set, again clean, approaching a wide hairpin. Curbs, nice and smooth. Clipped. Extra one that I never dare. Triple clip over. Right, it's controlled through the corner. You see Rhandoss approaching. Tube entrance behind. Through the cut again, just tilting the back tyres down to get the grip nice and early. Yeah, and 6 hours behind the rest of Europe. Aggression over the curbs. Just avoid that gap in the barrier that's havoc upon me. TJ has never ran 210 here, but lies and says he has. We'll see TJ's response to that after the race, I'm sure. Ooh, he caused a big slide. For a start, he's not happy. You can tell with the way the driving style was affected there that affected him greatly. Sick. Getting into his head. Not even in the tournament, and he's still getting into people's minds and affecting their performance. Yes, that's in preparation for the Stunt World Championship. You can see TbH feathering the throttle nice and early through the corner. We'll pop on over to Rhandoss. Stratuus coasts towards the finish line. Through the corner. Nice and tidy, making sure there was no issue with the barrier. Just playing it nice and safe. That has seen Stratuus go 5-2. Stratuus comes back with, but do you have a 214 sick? Ooh. I have a low 210, so of course I got it. Do you got it in a Wagner? Yes, sir. From T. Landry. But we will see if I know with it being late, Rhandoss may decide. No, we are going to see. The end is Trench 2. But I will be offering my congratulations across to TbH or Trulsy himself. And my commiserations will be heading across to Rhandoss. Trulsy, your next opponent will be Marine Jack. He's ready and waiting for you in the next round. Rhandoss, you do fall into the elimination, into the losers bracket, having lost your first life. Let me just put the scores in enough to figure out who your opponent is. And I'll get that all cleared up again at the end of the stream. So Rhandoss faces up against Leo Geo. So I'll put you two in your message thread tomorrow, and then you can start arranging that, and you can get that in as and when.
Yeah.
Hey, Rhandoss, man, as I said, I can't remember who I said it to, but I did say it to somebody just the other day, that as much as sometimes we do get to the point where we kind of expect to see you guys do well at the high end, we do also, well, myself especially, I do understand that real life gets in the way. Stuff comes up, it's late night for some, the barrier smash, not nice, not particularly nice to either. TbH does come out of it slightly cleaner, but honestly, like, we all know that you guys are very high level, and there is exceptions always to the case. You can't always be the quickest. Tiredness does hit us all, work gets in the way. Nice tube exit. Talk to me when you get the 55 with both the piss and dom / cleek. It's a small circle. Guys enjoying seeing a classic pisswasser fight on Trench 2. Rhandoss is just inching back in. Good aggression on the curbs though by TbH. Into that barrier smash, just a little bit thin on the nose from Rhandoss. Hey, Mokta. Talk to me when you get under 50 gauntlet and 27 spin 'em up. Dude, not publicly, what the hell? Yeah, you guys are supposed to tear into everybody else, not each other. Oh, TbH. Bit rough with the exit. Oh, he went for this wall ride here, I believe. Did cause a bit of an explosion. Go Rhandoss from Mokta. But hello, Mokta fella. Hope you're doing alright.
Mokta?
Yeah, and like...
I know who that is.
I saw it all in the chat. I hope it was all jokes really, Mokta, but maybe next time just avoid people's mothers.
Oh, checks, he caught me in the job. Find a very good hiding spot.
Mustang down from T. Landry. Truesy. Lovely breaking point into the corner, getting the traction through the hairpin nice and clean. That does bring it to 5-3. Now, the guys have finished the racing again. TbhStratuus, your next opponent is Marine Jack himself in the party.
Yeah.
He is ready and waiting in the next round for you, so I'll stick you in your message tomorrow with him and we'll start arranging that match as and when you two are good.
5 minutes, let's go.
Rhandoss, my man, you do fall into the losers bracket having lost your first life, and you are up against Leo Geo, and again I'll put you in that message thread tomorrow and you can arrange that at your convenience with like a max sort of 2 weeks time bracket. So there's no huge rush, and you can do that in time off. Make sure you're nice and fresh for that and give yourself your best possible chance, my man. I do, as I said before, hugely appreciate the patience, and I do appreciate you guys wanting to get the match done above all else, really, rather than having a bye. We would have closed it out in that case on Sunday, but Rhandoss's statement of I'm here for the racing, and jokingly offered him some money. It's like we can give it a bit more time. If we can get the match done by Friday, we've got the match done. Congratulations to Trilsy. Commiserations offered Rhandoss's way. I'll get the bracket shared around so you can see how things are lying. In the winners bracket, we've got Biz versus Lulu Chum. We've got Jack, or Lulu Chum / Razza, that is. Jack v Trilsy. Nice. And Kino v Luke. We did see Sirod lose to Kryptonite 6-2 yesterday, so Kryptonite is waiting on Biz or Lulu. Sirod is waiting on Heredia, and then Max Wine and Weed versus Fuckstain have to face off. And then they face off against Heredia to see who goes against Sirod in a couple of rounds' time. We have Max Wine and Weed versus Fuckstain, Rhandoss versus Leo Geo, Tyrese versus Madrid, Lord Life versus 68 Cent. We have already seen Zombie beat Bokia 6-5 over the penalty shootout. There was a little bit of confusion my end. I ended up re-attributing the lift-off score onto Bokia. Zombie did pull it back, and Nacho did beat Unholy 6-2. Tony did have to pull out of the competition, so Crazy Cracker will be facing Nacho next, and that match is in the process. I believe it has been arranged. I'll double check that just now. And then I'll quickly run over what matches we have booked in. Easy versus Nacho will be happening sometime over the weekend. I have got a match being arranged for Thursday. I can't find that chat at this moment.
Let's dance.
Okay, Lord Life versus 68 Cent will be at 11 PM tomorrow night, and we have Luke v Kino at 8 PM UK Friday. They are the booked in matches for now. Thank you all so much. Like I say, we were only, well, we are 4 subscribers away. As we are so close, I will start planning something out, and as we hit it, I'll start doing a few commentary playlists and like a couple of contact lobbies again and stuff like that, and have a little bit of fun for a weekend / week with that. But thank you all very, very much. And just before I end, before Sick mobbing Trilsey and that leave T Landry and Asan, if he's potentially around, is I have messaged Don. I know I have mentioned it recently and in the past, and I have been working towards being able to have a crew versus crew or slash crew versus crew versus crew versus crew thing go on. Can we work it out, basically? Can we get on it and do something? We know everybody else wants to see it. I want to see it. Now, stop chatting shit, Luke, before they even say anything.
No, it's
like,
6 that's going to be like, nah, that's not doing
Goat v
scared.
Pros, Goat v Pros, Pros v Goat v Nova v Ride, whoever. I don't care. We need Goat v Pros to do something for YouTube. It's what everybody in the community does want to see.
6 shaking in his boots right now.
He's just suggested not Rockstar tracks, so maybe we can go with custom tracks on the stunts.
See, I told you, Sick was shitting himself.
So, well, it looks like there's a couple of them there willing to have a chat, so... Like, we're not necessarily adverse to going on non-Rockstar tracks. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Christmas / New Year is what I've suggested to Don. So there's no massive rush. We've got the World Championship, there's this tournament in the way, and we would still like to work out that 3v3 sometime over Christmas / New Year, and with a bit of lockdown coming in across Europe again. If you guys have any time in America opening up, we can maybe get that started around the same time as the World Championship sort of stuff, and have a couple of things going on over Christmas for us to all have fun with in game and that. But yeah, what I suggested to Don was like a little Christmas / New Year treat event. It is what I've been asked for most on YouTube, really, is whether Goat v Pros in any form would happen.
Human centipede style. What?
But that is it from me. Now I've planted the seeds in all of your guys' heads. Have a little chat amongst yourself, see what tracks you'd be willing to face us off. We wouldn't necessarily be adverse to going up against you on remakes and recreations and stuff. We'd happily practice the tracks and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Nice friendly little bit of competitive competition. But yeah, thank you all very much. Thank you for joining. Congratulations again to TJ. Well done, my man. Commiserations and sleep well, Rhandoss dude. Good luck with the next little while at work. I know lockdown's hitting Europe again pretty hard. Oh, parkour crew battle. Now that's pushing it, mobbing. We can maybe throw in a parkour and a troll box room at the end. So we'll do the battle, couple of extra things at the end to, you know, encourage the fun, friendshipy side that I'm encouraging. But thank you all very much, and goodbye!